Developing tonight at 6, a man accused of shooting an Atlanta police officer is granted bond.
The decision the Fulton County District Attorney is calling, quote, disgusting. New video releasing today allegedly shows Christian Eppinger shooting Officer David Rogers 6 times during an attempted arrest in February. A judge set his bond before an indictment could be handed down.
CBS 46's Haley Mason joins us live from Atlanta City Hall. And Haley, we understand both the DA and the police chief are demanding changes to bond for violent offenders. And you've been speaking to a city council leader about those wider issues.
Yeah, we're actually talking about 2 different levels of issues in this story, Sean. One at the county level, one at the city level. Both of them address this greater concern about how bonds are issued and administered to violent and repeat offenders. I'm talking to city council leaders who are trying to get this back on their docket to make some changes.
What the state considers to be an extremely dangerous gang member was given a bond.
Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis expressing frustration over a gang member accused of shooting a police officer being granted bond this week.
The mayor and me have been really disgusted with this.
Defendant Christian Eppinger had been in jail without an indictment for 71 days. That's why Magistrate Judge Alexandra Manning said on Monday she was granting him a $65,000 bond. Automatic bond requirements, though, don't kick in until after 90 days of being in jail, as Willis points out.
His 90 days had not run, and so an indictment will be coming within those 90 days.
Eppinger is accused of shooting an Atlanta police officer 6 times while officers were trying to execute a warrant for a robbery. Willis, who is working to cut down on a long-standing case backlog, said Eppinger will not get out of jail because there is a hold in place. She's working to make sure he stays there. City leaders say this is one example of a broader issue of bond being granted to repeat offenders. It's been a concern at the county level and at the city's municipal courts.
I have become a critic of the way Atlanta has handled cash bail.
City Councilman Michael Julian Bond tells me he regrets voting on the city's no cash bail legislation in 2018.
Well, my regret is that we passed a bad policy.
He says that policy placed bail management responsibilities onto the jail, which hasn't communicated well with the courts, leading to repeat criminals bonding themselves out of jail and not coming back to court.
As people are signing their own bond in our current situation, people just aren't showing up to court. And I think about 80% of those who signed their signature bonds currently are not returning.
And now Bond said he's been trying to revise this legislation for years now. He's hoping that he can bring it back up before this summer. As for Eppinger, Fani Willis says that he will have another hearing tomorrow, and her office is working to make sure he stays in jail. She says she hopes for the rest of her lifetime. Reporting live outside of Atlanta City Hall, Haley Mason, CBS 46 News.